Hello everybody, it's Miss Penny from Marengo-Union Library. We are here to do a craft. And we're here to do a patriotic craft, in case you can't tell. Okay, so this is for families. This means everybody works together and we do it with a smile, always. Okay, anyway, it's a lot of fun. We will be using a hot glue gun. That is for the big people, please, or if the little people are using it, big people should be supervising, okay? Hot glue guns get super hot and they can burn you, and it really burns. Gives you blisters and all that kind of fun stuff. So hot glue gun with adult supervision. Okay, so hot glue gun. This is what you need from home. Let me see. Hot glue gun, scissors, a ruler. This is really optional, so you can get it or you don't have to. It's up to you. Ruler. You'll need a paintbrush. I think that's it. I may remind you of more throughout the video. Sometimes I do that. We're using acrylic paint, so everybody cover yourself up in a smock or clothes that are okay to get stained and dirty, and cover your workstation. Then get the family together and start crafting. First, do you want to know what you're making? Who wants to know what they're making? You are making a firecracker centerpiece. So something you can just kind of put wherever, in the middle of your kitchen table, in your front room, on a table. I don't know, wherever you want to put it. You want to give it away? Give it away. It'd be so cool to give away. Anyway, that's what we're making. So in your kit, you will have a can. A can, but we're going to turn this can into something amazing. All right, then you're going to have some white paint, acrylic, and red and blue acrylic paints. You will have some dowel rods, which are these wooden sticks here, and you'll have one of these. Look at that. Oh, it looks so cool. This is a paper straw. It's really sturdy, really strong. These are great. And you'll have the directions. Of course, you're going to have the directions. But you could probably figure it out on your own, maybe. If not, the directions will be there. You're going to have some paper, patriotic colors, red, white, and blue. I'm even going to throw a glitter paper in there. All right. And you're going to have some stars, red, white, and, well, they're not really white. They're actually silver. White are a little bit more difficult to find. And besides, I thought the silver would be more bedazzled. All right, so red, white, and silver stars, okay? And, and you'll have a little piece of twine here. Okay, let's do this. All right, you want to begin with your can. And we're going to begin with this so that it can dry while we're making our firecrackers. All right? I don't know how you want to work this. I don't know what your family's like, so you guys decide. You're going to paint this can however you want. Patriotic, though. Patriotic, right? You have red, white, and blue paint that is being sent home to you. That's what you get to use. Paint it how you want. If you don't want to use red, white, and blue, it's your project. If you have more paints at home, you'd rather use different colors, go ahead. It's your project, okay? I'm not judging anybody. Do what you want to do. But that's the first thing you want to do, is you want to paint this can because we want it to dry. So paint the can, let it dry, okay? While that's drying, though, we don't just have to sit and do nothing. We can make our firecrackers. Woohoo! Okay, so we're going to start that. Firecrackers, okay. Firecrackers. So what we want to do for the firecrackers is we want to use this paper, okay? We're going to choose a color. It doesn't even matter what color you start with because you're actually going to cut them all, okay? I'm actually going to do a couple colors at once because the paper's pretty thin and you can do that. I mean, I can cut through the paper. So I'm going to do 4 colors at once because I have a light blue, a dark blue, a red, and a white. Let's see. So, yeah. And my scissors will be able to cut through these. So that's fine. Now, this is where the ruler comes in if you want to use it. You would take your paper horizontally, put your ruler, okay, and you would just kind of measure like a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and then put a mark all along. Choose. either a 1/2 inch or an inch. Well, I guess if you want to make them different sizes, you know what? It's your project. Do what you want to do. But 1/2 inch to an inch about, okay, all the way down, okay? Just a little mark, just so that you can see it. I'm just going to do it freehand. Mine are probably not going to be even, and I'm fine with that. Then you're going to take your scissors, and wherever you put those marks, you are going to cut straight up, and then you're going to stop just about there. You want to stop right about 3/4-ish of the way before you get to the end of the paper. You want to do it all the way. Get all of those marks that you've drawn, or if you didn't draw marks, then just cut all these lines, okay? Oh, no, it's not very well. Some of them, see, I told you. See, when you don't measure, it's okay. Fireworks aren't always perfect, are they? No, I mean, I like them. So if you think of them in a way of I like them, then they aren't perfect, but they're not always the same. I wonder, they're probably like snowflakes. No two are the same, right? Okay, so anyways, we have it all cut, but we left, oh, bad with the scissors, Miss Penny. Okay, but we left that top 3/4 up on the top. See, so they're still together. Now we're going to pick 2 colors. Pick 2 of them. You can, if you want to just do one, you can. I think 2 just gives it a little bit more flair. So pick 2 of the colors that you would want to put together. I'm going to go ahead with red and blue just because they were on top. You're going to take them, put them together, okay, on top of each other. And then you want to roll them, start rolling them. All right, see how I started the little roll? And you're just going to roll it up. Maybe easier to use the table. So if you have a table, go ahead. And you want to roll it as tightly as you can, okay? Doesn't have to be super tight, but try your best to keep it as tight as you can. Keep it as straight as you can. These papers like to turn themselves. When you get to the end, see, I've gotten to the end, I am going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to put a little bit of glue here so I can like close it up. So I'm going to take my glue. There we go. Oh, I think I need to add more glue. That was like a dried chunk there. There might even be enough to close it though. There we go. All right, but I am going to add some glue to the back of my gun because it's empty. Empty, I tell you. All right. Yep, that's what I needed. There we go. Perfect. All right, well, it's maybe it's a lot. Mine might take a second to dry. See? Oh, can you see that? There's a lot of hot glue there. All right, so it's not too bad, actually. All right, so I'm taking this. Does this look like a firework? Firecracker? No. We want to try and make this look like a firecracker. One way that I found that works really well is you can take it, hold it up here, but make sure that if the glue's not dry, don't touch the glue, all right? If you kind of find the middle of it somehow, as best you can. It doesn't even have to be perfect, right? And if you kind of like spread it out like this, put it on the table here like so, and push it down a bit, it'll kind of open it up a bit. And then you can use your hands as well, your fingers, to help with the spreading process. Now that that's done, see, I kind of opened it up a bit, but I'm going to use my fingers just to spread it a little bit. And then it kind of looks more like a firecracker. Oh, it's so cool. That might be fun just to play with. Okay, so anyway, so we have made a firecracker. I am going to do one more because I have 4 pieces of paper all cut and ready. Okay, so I'm going to make my other one and then we'll finish this project up. All right. Oh, okay. There we go. This is so neat. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with my other 2 papers. This is a white and light blue. I'm just gonna get a tight roll going, roll it up as tight as I can, trying to keep those papers together because they do like to come uneven. They don't like to come apart necessarily, but they like to kind of uneven themselves. All right. There we go, got the glue on there, perfect. And now I will open her up. It kind of worked. Oop, glued my finger, but it wasn't hot. I was Or it was mostly dry, so it wasn't really that hot. Okay, anyway, the point is, it's about time to spread this out. That's the point. So that I have what looks like a firecracker. All right, whoop. Come on, bend down nicely. You can do this. There we go. Whoop. Let me get this side. There we go. Now I have 2 firecrackers in different colors. They're kind of, now they might not look like much like on this. I had a little bit more glue on this blue piece. It's coming up. Doesn't want to stay with the white. Okay. Might not look like much just like this. Well, that one's a little crinkly, isn't it? But once we make them into the actual firecrackers and add them into our vase that we made, it'll look really neat. So let's make them into firecrackers. This is where these sticks come into play. Now you can decide. You're going to be making a few firecrackers, so you're going to decide, do you want to keep them all the same length, or do you want to cut them into different sizes? So what I'm going to do for both of these is I'm going to use 1 straw and 1 of these bamboo sticks. So I'll just leave 1 tall and leave 1 like this, because they are different lengths, and that way my firecrackers, when I put them in the vase, won't be the same height. So it'll kind of offset them. It'll look nice. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I would do is I'm going to put some glue on the end of this, very end of this, okay? I'm going to put some glue, some hot glue, because hot glue is what helps. Well, because I like hot glue. No, I'm kidding. I do, but it'll work the best. All right. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to stick it right in the center of my firecracker here. There we go. And there. Now I'll be able to put it into my vase our vase. We'll be able to put it in our vase that we made, right? I'll be able to put it in my vase. You'll be able to put yours in your vase. We're going to do the same thing with the straw, if you choose to use the straw. We're going to do the same thing. Put some glue on here. So I put glue on the tip of it, like I said I was going to do. Then I'm going to put that right inside. I'm twisting it around just to make sure the glue is really getting in there. It was anyway, so I wasn't worried, but I just like to help the process. If you feel like these need anything, you do what you feel like they need. Maybe a little twirl with your fingers. I don't know. Anyway, now I have 2 firecrackers, and they're both different lengths. So when I put them in my vase, they're not going to be like bumping into each other and saying, hey, get out of my way, because they're different. Okay, let's finish our vase. Okay, so we have it painted. It's all painted. Meh, it looks okay, but I want to bedazzle this up a little bit. And this is where these lovely stickers come in handy. And this, if you want to use this, put it wherever you want on your vase. You want to wrap it on the bottom, you want to wrap it on the top, whatever you want to do. You want to put it wherever you want to put it, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know where to put mine. I'll put mine at the top. Why not? And I'm just going to, you know what? So many decisions to make here. I'm actually going to wrap it. I was going to tie it originally, but I changed my mind. I'm going to just kind of wrap it around. So in order to do that, I just need to add a little bit of glue as I go. Here we go. And just kind of start wrapping. That's what I'm going to do. That is not what you have to do. Why? Because we're all different and we all like different things. Everybody's is going to look different, and that's what makes these all so unique. I love uniqueness. Okay, so I'm going to keep wrapping. I'm so sorry this is taking me a little bit longer to get this wrapped up. At least I got the painting done. Yay! That would probably, you know what? It didn't even take that long to paint. You guys will find that out as you're doing yours. The painting actually doesn't take that long, and it dries really pretty quickly. Okay, but I'm just going to continue wrapping because that's what I want to do with this. Wrap. And the hot glue is just ensuring that it's going to stick on there. Okay, keep going. I'm almost finished. Look, I just have a little tiny piece left. I'm going to finish it off right now. Done. All right, I just kind of wrapped mine on the top. You can do whatever you want with yours, okay? Or don't use it at all. Up to you. All right, then if you would like, choose some stickers. And if you have any other patriotic stuff that you'd rather use at home, go for it. You could, ooh, that was a little warm up at top stuff. You could use a patriotic napkin and use some Mod Podge and put it on that way. Decorate your can that way. That would be neat. You could use patriotic ribbon. That would be pretty. You could use, I mean, anything, okay? The sky's the limit. So I'm going to take my glitter stars. I'm going to put a couple glitter stars on here, I think. And they are stickers. Honestly, I don't know if they're going to stick. They are pretty sticky. We'll give them a try. Why not? Why not give them a try, right? You have to give them the benefit of the doubt, people. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to stick them on there. If for whatever reason they decide that they're not going to stick, no big deal. I'm just going to go ahead and use my handy dandy hot glue gun. All right, so I have a couple of stars on here. It's looking amazing. All right, and all right, so I'm not going to go all the way, but I just put a couple of stars on for now. I may put some on later. I don't know. I'm deciding. I don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to leave it like this for now because we don't want this video to be 5 hours long, right? And everyone's going to decorate it the way they're going to decorate it. This is how I'm sticking with it for right now. Just so I can show you. Then you're going to take all your fireworks that you made and you're going to put them in your vase. And you have a firecracker vase centerpiece. That was the word I was looking for. And you can display it very proudly. And you know what would be really neat? If you put your name on here somewhere, whether you put it for display or even put it on the bottom, put your names and date. I mean, obviously you know whose name it is because you guys made it as a family, but maybe the date. That'd be pretty neat to see the date of when you made this, you know, when you're looking at it years later and you're like, when did we do this? Okay, I am done. This is amazing. If you guys want to send us pictures, I would love to see them. If you want to bring it in, we would love to see it. You guys just have fun making it. Everybody helped make this as a family, so everybody gets to help clean it up as a family. Fun times, always with a smile on our face too, right? Yes. Okay, you guys have so much fun making this, and I will see you later. Bye.